Hello everyone, my name is Shaden and this is AshFire Gaming. I am bringing you another replay that was sent to me and I am absolutely stoked about this. Unfortunately the game was patched again today, so I should have done this a couple of days ago, so a lot of the overlays that I have are going to be a little bit messed up, but that's perfectly okay because we'll still be able to give you the game. And that's what's more important than all the extra additional graphics and stuff like that I have. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce these players. Oh, by the way, this is a diamond level matchup. We have, it's going to be a TvZ. So anyways, speaking of Terran, spawning up here in the top left-hand corner, representing Team AshFire Gaming, it is Krum, Red Terran. His opponent, representing himself, zer0skill, the blue Zerg. One thing I do not like, as you can see I'm having a little bit of trouble getting reoriented, is when the patch gets done, all of a sudden all the controls for the interface are backwards. So now like the vertical sync and all that's going to be a little crazy. So anyways, just so you know, in case I end up going the opposite way accidentally here, just so you know, I do cast any replays, so if you have any replays you'd like to see cast, Diamond, Grandmaster, Master, any division from Bronze all the way up, please feel free to send them to replays@ashfiregaming.com. And also feel free to like, subscribe, and all that good jazz. Feel free to go to ashfiregaming.com. Give us a good register. Let us know that you're out there. Send us messages and all that kind of good stuff. Anyways, we do have here, back to the game, a 3 racks, it looks like here. 3 racks pressure, or maybe a kill too. Could be. Anyways, we do have a couple of Reapers. Maybe a Reaper push here. Pretty exciting. Yeah, 2 Reapers on the way so far. Did get a spawning pool out. And it looks like the hatch is complete as well. We do not have link speed on the way yet. We have a couple of the queens going on right now. That is weird. How do I change that? There's a button for it somewhere. Is it? Nope, that's not it. Oh, okay. I don't know what the tooltip is for that. There we go. Turned it on. So that should show everything now that's going on here underneath there. Alright, sorry about that. And we do have the Reapers coming in. Looks like we have 3 more Reapers, so this is going to be a 1-base Reaper attack. We do have a Roach Warren going down right now, and Ling Speed. And I like the forward where you can grenade Reaper bombs there, just in case the queens decided to try and attack them. And there we go, Ling after Ling after Ling going down, and that Roach Warren is 50% done. If our Zerg player can hold until the Roaches are out, that actually will put them quite a bit ahead here. With the Reapers will be basically null and void after that point. CC is being made because he already knows the impending doom is coming. And when Ling's speed finishes as well, the Reapers are kind of going to be cancelled out here. We also have the Spine Crawler going down, about 25-30% done here. Oh, and there's this 3rd base here that is just ripe for the picking. This is definitely going to go down here, and our Zerg player has nothing he can do to actually hold this at this point for this base. So good job as far as using the Reapers to just go ahead and snipe the 3rd for our greedy Zerg here. But our Zerg is going to actually not even A-move. He's going to walk across the map with these Lings and try and get in here. And he should spot this and pull these Reapers back. No, he doesn't. Ling's back at home again, trying to get some damage done. Now these Reapers should be able... Yep, he did change the location. So we're going to get the repair going down on the wall. And the Reaper's able to send these Lings packing. Back over here, we have the Reapers jumping in and out of the base. And there are Roaches now, and a Ravager. A couple of Ravagers there. Very nicely done. Reaper's trying to go ahead and take pokes and get the Queen. And now the Reapers are in the mineral line. They're getting damage done. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how many workers were killed in this so far. 2 only. But now there we go. They're at least going to pay for a little bit of themselves. And that grenade does some significant work. They're going to go ahead and drop down. And let's see if he's going to swing back around here. Now I know these things are here for more or less now for scouting than anything else. The Ravagers kind of hold up right here. 4 more roaches on the way for zer0skill. And it looks like all the Reapers have now compiled themselves together. Scouted. They see the creep tumor. And very nicely done with those grenades. Now the question is, at what point do they no longer need to be able to... Oh, and they got in! They are going to see the spine, and they're going to go ahead and run down. Good split attempt here from our zer0skill Zerg here. And it looks like Krum is going to go ahead and... Nope, I was going to say going to go back home, but he is flipping them back around again. Oh, that couldn't be a worse timing for these lings. Oh, wow, that was good. Right at the nick of time. Zerg was trying to actually see if he can sneak in there without any army at home, but that just didn't happen. Now, the one thing that the Zerg is immediately going to see is this going down right here. So these lings are going to be able to come in and become a little bit of a nuisance right off the bat. And they're going to go ahead and get the worker and possibly the bunker. No, did not get the bunker and forced them to push away, especially as the Reapers did push right into the base again. I completely missed that. So we're going to have Krum now with his natural secure finally about halfway through the game, and the lings are back in again trying to deny these second bunker from being built. Krum probably wanting to go ahead and send that guy down there. There we go. Reaper's going back across the map now. Our Zerg player trying to drone up a little heavier now. A lot of roaches and Ravagers now at this point. Krum's probably saying to himself, how do I kill that right now? He's going to need some Marines. And one is on the way, as a matter of fact. And there go the corrosive biles. They were able to get 1 Reaper. And it looks like the Reapers are going to steadily decline here if they keep trying to engage this army. And looks like... Yep, here we go again. And just good control, such good control for Krum, even with only a handful of Reapers left now. And zer0skill just really being able to outperform Krum here with the sheer amount of units that there are. And this siege tank here, oh, the bunker does go down, and now the Ravagers are going to have to back up just a little bit. Put the roaches up in front. And the micro, let's see here, this is looking really, really bleak right now for Krum. And Krum's got that siege tank there just kind of whittling away at the enemies. And we do have a steady stream of roaches coming back across the map now. But right now there it is. There's the vision that he needed. And now finally the siege tank's going to be able to put in a little bit more work here. And Krum with the excellent micro, he really needs that siege tank to stay alive to get this. And he is just picking it up and putting it down. He managed to save his CC. Didn't lose a whole lot of workers here. Let's go ahead and see. Workers killed 9-9. Oh, and honestly, let's see here. Workers is still actually not too terribly far off for Krum. And with mules, he's actually not going to be behind. Very good hold from Krum. Good push from zer0skill. Wasn't able to get a whole lot of damage done there. That was nuts. Oh my goodness. Now let's see what our response is from our Zerg. 0skill should be, yep, he is taking his third. And his fourth! Look at that! Third and fourth right off the bat, probably because of the mining, about to be mining out here. Very smart move on his part. 2 Evos and a macro hatch. So I guess he had a lot of money to burn through right there. And that's perfectly fine. Get those extra drones or whatever going on there. Oh, larva. Third now also going down for Krum. Now it looks like 0skill is going to be opting to go ahead and take down this rock so that there's going to be only one like basic unit entrance to this base. And we have the layout. Nocturnal Howl. Ooh. What would a layout be? A cross between like a lion and a coyote? Let's see if I can look at him here. I don't know. He's got horns. Weird. Anyways. Crazy little animal. Looks like Krum was going to be doing a drop. He's going to stem forward a little bit. And he's going to get, I think he's going to get this base here. Yep, completely uncontested for the most part. And he'll pick up and boost away. And it looks like here we're going to try and at least snipe the queens. And they are going to get both the queens. A pretty good accomplishment, I'd say. Now the roaches are coming in. Oh, if he can stop one of these upgrades, that'd be huge. He did. He did snipe the upgrade. Can he get the other one before it finishes? Oh no, he goes ahead and picks it up. That upgrade is going to finish, but he did stop the other one. Oh, he almost lost that medevac. 0skill almost got it. But this base is going to be taken out again, it looks like here. There's plenty of drones. I think drones could have held that off, I think, relatively easily. But it was unnecessary, and then that medevac did eventually end up going down. All in all, very, very good for our players here. 42 to 55 now in favor of our Zerg player. Now let's go ahead and pull up the upgrades tab here. We have our Terran player on Stim, Combat Shields, and Concussive Shells. We have Roach Speed, Zergling Speed, and Carapace for our Zerg player. Income tab is looking at 2100 for our Terran player and only 1300 for our Zerg, 1400. Now +2 Carapace has been started, and our Terran player is looking to actually go ahead and push out here. So a little bit of a flop in the early beginning as the initial push with the Reapers wasn't 100% successful, but it was able to slow down the mining off of the Zerg who elected to go for a really fast third. So that actually kind of helped out Krum out quite a bit, as he's going to be able to push the Zerg now, who is going for a heavy Ravager attempt now. We do have about 5 siege tanks on the low ground. Krum looking to back it up just a little bit. And what with these siege tanks being able to fire, the question is this going to be enough? And it looks like these siege tanks are going to end up being taken down here a little bit. And, oh, the siege tanks. Oh, yeah, and that last corrosive bile was able to get some damage done. Maybe a mule and some repair would be really good. And it looks like we do have some streamline of reinforcements coming along the way. Oh, and if those 2 roaches just took a pop shot at that siege tank, the siege tank would have went down. Oh, but the move command was real. They managed to walk across the map. And I think 0skill may be able to hold this. Oh no, the siege tank did get dropped, so 0skill is going to have to retreat again. Oh, this is a back and forth game. This could still be anybody's game with good micro or bad micro. But we do have reinforcements coming across the map now. We have a siege tank, handful of other units. I think he just decided to go ahead and go home. So 0skill able to show enough skill to hold that push. I thought for sure it could have been over right there, but zer0skill was able to ultimately end up holding that. Very good job for him. Good push for Krum. Got a lot of damage done here. Let's go ahead and take a look and see. We still are at 11 to 9 workers killed, and units killed. Relatively the same. All in all, good push and good hold. We now have 3 Rexes and 2-2 on the way. +2 Carapace for our Zerg finished, and he's going for +2 range. And Infestation Pit is going down, so I'm thinking maybe we'll be seeing an Ultralisk Den coming down soon. After Hive gets finished, of course. Unless Infestors will be the name of the game. That could be a thing. Infestor Roach Ravager. Definitely could be. And this Overlord's been just kind of chilling. He sees what's going on. Knows about the base. There is no 4th base down yet, but it is being built. Now, our Zerg player does have quite a few hatcheries here. And it looks like it is going to be Infestor. So that is going to be a thing. And looking here, we are not actually opting to go for our gas on our 4th. I don't know why. I would think that would be pretty good to do. But this drop, is it going to get... It's going to go ahead and get that base. And our Terran player is going to be able to pick up right here as the army shows up. And just go ahead and fly away. Really good snipe there for the hatchery for Krum. And I think he's going to be able to easily opt to continually do that if the Zerg player is out of position. The question is our Zerg player's zer0skill going to be dropping another hatchery? We do have a couple of Ravagers here. Very nicely done. We have this drop actually electing to go down here, while there's another drop over here. Krum just being a really big nuisance all over the map. He's not getting his guys back to work, but that's understandable. And we have our Zerg player going ahead and pushing up here. zer0skill looking to go ahead and take a win here, and our Terran player is not ready for it. Caught with his pants down, and I think he's going to have to sack this base if our Zerg player snipes it. Oh, and he doesn't. Oh, it would have been so huge for him to turn around. I think he could have practically 1 or 2 shot, maybe 3 shot at that base. If you'd have focused it down at the same time. We have a base being sniped by Krum again. And a drop in the main, simultaneously just being all over the place here. Spawning pool goes down. Hatchery over here went down. Looks like our proxy hatch, or not really proxy hatch, our macro hatch is going to be going down too. And wow, this is going to have to be all in for our Zerg player. He is trying to split up his army, trying to at least get some damage done as he's dropping another base over here. And he does manage to actually go ahead and snipe those rocks. But the siege tanks are in position. They know what's coming. And the question is if he could get that siege tank, maybe he stands a chance here. And he does. And so zer0skill trying to push in here, trying to get some damage done. He needs to get rid of these army, and he would be able to actually rock this out. And the workers are going down, but he needs to focus the army down. Corrosive Bile is huge, and zer0skill leaves the game, and Krum is victorious. Little early Reaper attack there in the beginning. Didn't quite get a whole lot of damage done, but what it did do was slow down the economy on the natural for zer0skill. It allowed Krum to get back in the game and drop his natural down. And then Krum, just with some excellent drop play, was able to go ahead and pull in a win and then just defend it home and become the victor of this match. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys next time.